Hi, it's me. And here I am with another food for thought. And during these food for thought videos, it's my intention to just do that, give you something to think about, something to bring some curiosity to, something to share, something to connect. And so it's me sharing my observations of what's going on in the environment, what's going on collectively, and also how that's being shown and expressed and manifested in my body. So keep in mind, this could be different for everybody, um, because we all have different mind body types and we all experience and are affected things differently. However, we are one and we are a collective consciousness and a collective being, and we come from one source. So therefore, whatever is happening in me is likely happening in you, right? Whatever is happening anywhere in the world is likely happening within you. But the way we experience that and the way we express that is different, right? But according to the science of Ayurveda, which speaks to the macro and the micro, which speaks to how the environment is going to affect your body from an elemental perspective, right? As the elements shift and change, right? Sometimes there's more water, sometimes there's more earth, sometimes there's more wind. As that shifts and changes around us, it also shifts and changes within our bodies. And that creates different symptoms and different sensations. And in the season of fall, that is called Vata season in Ayurveda. And Vata is made of air and ether. So we are experiencing that within our environment with the increase in mental stimulation, the increase in mental activity, the increase in mental clarity, the increase in movement. I don't know if I said that, but it's an increase in movement. It's also an opens up an ability for us to expand in our thinking, expand in our creativity, and actually get really clear on what it is we are manifesting and what it is that we are wanting to bring into our physical realm, to our reality, because all of our energy is rising up, because Vata is really light. So there's a lot of lightness, and we're able to reach for the stars right now. We feel like we're able to reach for the stars, but to go to outer space. But something I'd like to point out and for us to notice is that in outer space, there's a blank canvas. There's darkness, and it's emptiness. So Vata energy is empty, right? And sometimes empty can bring up these very uncomfortable sensations for people, especially when it comes to nutrition and eating. Like, who wants to be empty in their physical being, right? Feeling empty can create a lot of fear and bring up a lot of rooted trauma based in our safety and our needs not getting met. And then also in our connection and relationship that we have to food, right? We use food to feel full, just like we use other substances to feel something, right? Food is very commonly used to feel full. So the concept of being empty creates a lot of discomfort for people. And so you could feel a lot of anxiety and a lot of discomfort in the body. Like, I'm experiencing that in my body because I'm feeling it in my chest and my arms, and like my fear of letting go of things that I know aren't serving me anymore, but they have served me for so long and they have kept me safe and comfortable, but I know it's time to let them go because there's other things coming through, right? Like, I can see, I'm really clear and I'm aware. And so that creates more discomfort and imbalance. And, I kind of just feel like I'm free falling and I'm flowing, but that's scary, especially for someone like me who is really rooted into the earth and water. Like I really love being on the ground and low, and like I really feel safe down here. So the energy rising in my body is creating a lot of discomfort, and I'm like, whoa, hang on, go slow down, please. And so that is something we need to remember in these times, is to slow down and to be still and to take the time to sit with the emptiness, staring at a blank canvas or at the sky and slowly watching stars appear in the empty sky. And those stars that are appearing in the empty sky are things that you want to see, things that you want to experience, things that you want to witness, right? The things that you want to see shine. So if it is a thriving business that you are wanting to create for yourself, a business in serving humanity, then like watch that twinkle. And then also know that you have to let go of things in your current reality to make space for these things to manifest and to take shape and form in your life now. But focus on that twinkle and let that be a star that shines in your sky. And be okay with the fact that your canvas is empty, because right now this is the moment to focus on what it is that you want to see shine in your life, that you want to bring attention to in your life. If there's something that you are struggling in your marriage and you are aware of it because you've focused attention on it, focus the attention on what you do want to create in your marriage, right? If that's more physical touch from your husband or more words of affirmation from your wife, like focus on those things, imagine it, and then trust that it is going to happen in your reality. If it's a new job, if it's a new way of feeling in your body, right? Like you experience a lot of physical pain, like really focus on waking up and not having any pain in your body. And just being still will also be very supportive to you and grounding in this time. And like, I know something that I really love to talk about with Ayurveda is the food aspect, and how food can help you balance your energy and make you feel a different way. Because it is a way that the external environment, because the food is made and grown in the external environment, and then you put it into your internal environment, and that definitely affects you and changes your chemical makeup. And so food is a huge part of grounding this excess Vata energy, this air and ether, this heightened stimulation and reactivity, grounding it and calming it using food. So reach for root vegetables, those things that grow in the ground and low to the ground. And root vegetables are sweet potatoes and beets and carrots and parsnips and squashes, the things that grow on the ground. Eat a lot of those. Saute them, stew them, put them in soups, eat the warm, savory dishes. Even though you may be like me and live in South Louisiana, and one day it's 80 degrees and the next day it's 40 degrees, still eat those warming foods. Creating consistency for the body is the number one thing that you can do to bring ease into the body, is consistency. So during this time, eat warm foods, even when it's a little warmer outside. Adding oil or ghee to your foods, like just drizzling a little bit on, will definitely keep the dryness that comes with a lot of wind and a lot of ether. So keep the dryness out. I don't know if you notice dry skin may be happening for you, but adding oil to your food and oiling internally will also affect the oil and the moisture in the skin externally. And we need oil to absorb water. So adding extra oil to your food. You can also do the Abhyanga, the oil massage. I have a video on that in my YouTube. But doing oil massage on the body will definitely help ground. And I cannot even express enough how getting into the feet during this season is amazing. And what I mean by that is just touch your feet. Just put your hands on your feet and touch your feet. Rub them, massage them, oil them. You do it, most importantly, have your partner do it for you. That's also a good way to create connection and intimacy with yourself or your partner. But get into your feet. I have different tools that I use. Like I roll lacrosse balls under my feet. That really helps too. Get into your feet, ground down, be still, be okay with the emptiness, right? You don't have to eat so much and overeat and fill yourself, over consume, whether that's information, everything's information, but whether that's things that you're reading, watching, listening to, ingesting in any way, shape, or form. Like just watch how much you consume right now. And just remember to breathe. But yeah, I hope that's helpful. As always, if you need more assistance, you can always book a discovery call or book a one-on-one with me, and we can chat about what's going on for you, and I can give you more suggestions and an Ayurvedic plan that would be suitable for you in this season. So stay well, happy holidays, and love you guys.